With over 350 members just 1 year after its founding, the student-run initiative Weitblick is a success story. Weitblick works towards educational equality. Right now, we are building a school in Africa and also organizing exchanges and training. Encouragement, education and imparting knowledge, these are the principles behind Weitblick. Principles that have attracted attention not just in Münster, but in Marburg, Cologne, Bonn and Berlin, where there are also branches of Weitblick. We got to take a closer look at the work of the founder of the Münster branch.
Jorn Henze is the first Weitblicker to have visited Dogbo. Dogbo is a little village in Benin, West Africa. The majority of children there can't read or write. Life there is traditional yet basic. In Dogbo, where there's barely enough money to build roads, Weitblick together with Pro Dogbo have built a school for over 120 children. During the time that Jorn Henze was in Dogbo, Yves Ecke from Benin was in Münster. Andreas Pletziger, the founder of Weitblick, guided him through Münster. The funding for this place came from Weitblick, and Yves was the first recipient. His lecturers in economics hope that he can pass on his newly learnt knowledge back home in Benin. My aim is to study, but it's also important to get to know people. In my country, we say friends are chances. Friends are very important to Weitblick, because it wasn't just the members that competed in the charity race. The number of participants disappointed Weitblick a little, but those who did take part gave 200%. The race was the last piece of the puzzle, as the 30,000 euros that it rose went towards the school in Benin. Weitblick founder Andreas Pletziger was one of the last to cross the finish line, exhausted but happy nevertheless.
Ich sage immer, dass es uns in Deutschland ziemlich gut geht und wir allein durch unseren Geburtsort ziemliches Glück auf dieser Welt gehabt haben.
Here in Münster, we're lucky to have been born into a very fortunate background, and we should be giving something back. We don't want to chain ourselves to fences singing, we want to actually do something, and together with young people and good ideas we can achieve big things. I think that here at the University of Münster, Weitblick has taken on this new approach, and with 350 members here alone and branches in other cities, we're already on our way to change.
Zeigt halt, dass dieses Konzept auch von vielen anderen gut angenommen wird.
One of the main objectives of Weitblick is that members have fun whilst doing good, so that means regular Weitblick parties. The profits from a house music night, for instance, are poured into projects all around the world. Jorn also frequents these parties in Münster. He has just returned from Benin, and the economics student has been telling his friends all about his experiences. Through my presence and my work there, I learnt a different perspective on life. But at the same time, it was also an exchange between the people of Benin and us in Germany. So on the one hand, I've learnt a lot about life in Benin, but on the other, I've also painted them a picture of Germany. Benin is one of the poorest countries in the world, so arriving there was a culture shock for Jorn. The school that Weitblick and Pro Dogbo have opened symbolises a step away from poverty for the village. It's a chance for the 120 children that will soon be going to school there to take the future into their own hands.